Hi everybody, Dr. Kristy Lamb here at Bold Health. I wanted to reach out and check in, given that it's been a number of weeks now that we have been working to adjust and adapt to this new way of being in the midst of COVID, and wanted to let you know that we're here. Our intensive outpatient program has been switched completely to virtual and has been really successful, rebuilding community in a whole new way. We are still open for new patients and existing patients to come in when appropriate, but most of our appointments have gone to virtual. Please do reach out if you need any help at all during this time. I wanted to take a minute to talk about something that I posted about a while ago that I think is probably a weekly message that we need. I posted about Dr. Katie Hurst and I were talking about a term that she coined, global pandemic fatigue, that often our anxiety can get into really kind of hyperactive mode. We can get into that fight or flight sympathetic activation. But she and I had both noticed really kind of going in the opposite direction, really feeling more fatigue, more run down in the midst of this, that there's this undercurrent of increased anxiety, I think across the board, whether you're being directly affected by COVID right now with a family member or anything else going on, or if you are having to navigate homeschooling, those kind of things. But I think often we can minimize the effect that this is having on us. Just being at the grocery store and not seeing toilet paper in the aisles, having to wear a mask. All of these different things increase what we would call our unconscious anxiety if we aren't consciously thinking that this is making me nervous or affecting me. And so Katie came up with the term global pandemic fatigue, and it really struck for me because I'm more of a sympathetic activation anxiety person, and it really hit me because I was feeling this sense of fatigue. And so as always, as the glasses half full person, I had to try and find the antidote. And for me, that's been GPG, to fight GPF, which is global pandemic grace. And this means really in this time of adapting to an entirely new way of being, to give ourselves grace and compassion, to give ourselves the benefit of the doubt, to give ourselves downtime, to not turn in that kid schoolwork assignment today and maybe turn it in over the weekend, that we, I think, are not paying attention potentially to all of the undercurrent of increased anxiety that's coming up right now. And the more that we can pay attention, take care of ourselves, the better we're going to be able to sustain this long term. So this is grace for ourselves. It also means grace for our family members and our children, giving each other the benefit of the doubt, honoring the fact that even though your partner may be taking on different roles than you are, and you may think that yours are really hard, theirs are really hard too, and any shifts are going to be a strain on the relationship. And so coming in to say, I know this is hard for both of us. I know we're both really working hard right now. For our children, being able to reach out and communicate with them and create space for them to talk about what they're going through in regard to not seeing friends, not being able to go to the park, right? Even my 2.5-year-old is affected. She's more cranky. She's having more meltdowns. And when she was in the bath last night, with as minimal communication as she has right now, she was able to say, yeah, it's hard. It's hard to not go to the park. And just allowing the space for that communication can bring down some of that anxiety, that unconscious anxiety, so that we can get clear where our family members are. And some days, I know for me, my husband is on it and up and got music going, and I'm in a funk, and other days it's the opposite. And if we can come towards each other and towards ourselves with grace, GPG, right, during this time, we will undoubtedly decrease our levels of anxiety, decrease the amount of potential destructive defenses that we drop into, so dumping into depression or increased substance use or getting irritable or aggressive, that we can create the space to feel exactly where we are and what's going on, and get through this together. And so please know that we are here. We are here to help cultivate global pandemic grace. If you want to hear more, give us a call or check us out on our website at www.boldhealthinc.com. You can also find us on Instagram at boldhealthinc. And I hope that it is a peaceful, graceful day, and know that we're here. We'll get through this together. All the best.